Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Emily, and today I'm going to share a flip through of my January journal. And yes, I filled a whole journal up in January, which I am very happy about. Last year I tended to do sort of 2 months to a journal, but this year I thought I would change up my way of journaling a little bit and also include like glued in bits from like magazines and recipes, and so kind of combine everything together so it's like a mix of like memory keeping and like what's interesting me, and have it like a sort of commonplace book. So I have used an MD Light notebook that I decorated with collage papers. All of the artists I get like printables and stickers from and stuff will be linked below. This little monster is from Courtney Diaz. This is housed in like a faux like Hobonichi cover. The clear one, the clear outer with the animals on, is from Hobonichi, and then the cover I got from like an Etsy seller from Japan. It's okay, it's like pleather though, so it feels kind of weird, but yeah. So my battery is already flashing, so we'll see how far I get in to filming this, because I currently don't have another one charged, but I felt like filming, so it is what it is. Anywho, let's begin. Oh, I've just broken the cover, but you can see they have staples to hold it together, and this one's apparently had its day, but that's okay because I have put I'll take it out of here actually. I've put clear sticky back plastic all over it, so it doesn't, and the paper, so it doesn't matter that it's broken. And this gorgeous bunny on the back is from Courtney Diaz, from her Patreon. And how cool is this holographic sticky back plastic? I love it. I could just do this all day. Okay, so on to the journal flip. Okay, my battery died. I needed to charge it up. So it is now a few hours later. But in the interim, I did deeply in the kitchen, so it's been a productive afternoon. Anyway, let's dive into my January journal. So my plan for these is, as I mentioned, I've been putting it in like other information and like stuff I might want to refer back to. So I made like an index, and I've not put like what's on every single page, just like things I might want to refer back to. So for example, I've got here like a recipe, here's like some information about like the, you know, the symbol of the rose cross and that sort of thing. So I can always, you know, I'll think like, oh, where was that thing? Like I'm currently working on a lot to do with like my like menstrual flow and stuff, and there's information here like 4 phases of the menstrual cycle. So when I like want to read more on that, or like maybe put it into like another journal, or like do some more work on something, I can kind of look it up here. I also made the edges round. I've lost my words. I used a corner rounder, this one in fact, just to round all the corners, just for the aesthetic, literally no other reason. And I have like numbered the pages as well. Okay, so I have waffled enough. Let's actually flip the journal. So on my first page, I like to have like a bit of a title page, and I take this from the Earth Pathways diary. And this is just a really lovely piece of artwork and a beautiful poem called Wintering by Kathy Lotus. These times of frost and ice, when winter's silent breath has cast the world in stillness, and a creature's sleep has fallen on the shores of dreams in drifts of hibernation. Here let me rest as fallen leaves or silent seeds, like a hedgehog amidst the root of trees, beyond the scurrying summer days to find the source of sustenance within. I just thought it was really nice, and I've been trying to lean into wintering. I'm definitely more of a spring-summer person, so Yeah, so I love the colours on this as well. Also, sorry in advance, you'll hear me sniff loads and I probably sound quite nasal. The reason why I haven't filmed this flip through is like halfway through February, and I haven't filmed it yet, is because I've been really poorly. So just had one of those awful colds that you can't shake. So I'm starting to feel a bit more better now. So and it's kind of sunny today too, so I thought I'd take advantage of that and film. So I've created like a sort of almanac page spread of January. I've got here, you know, some witchy dates, what January's named after, so the Roman god Janus, names for the January full moon, where it falls in the Celtic tree calendar, just various bits and bobs. This is from Connie Diaz. She releases a calendar each month, and on here I've just noted the full moon and the new moon. I cut out my horoscope for the month and stuck it in. I don't really buy into horoscopes too much, but sometimes it can be helpful to just, like, you know, here it says like make a list of two or three of the top things you want to achieve. I thought that was helpful advice, so I stuck it in. This is where I logged my 2023 like year ahead card reading. I also have like a spiritual studies journal that has this in as well, but I wanted to make like a nice pretty spread. That's more of like a working journal, so it was all messy. This is where I put down, I was doing a few like daily or weekly challenges and I wanted to have a place to kind of refer back to them. I didn't get super far with my 30 days of yoga. I did 2 days, but 2 days is better than no days, so it's still a win. I was also doing 30 days of goddess. I did do this, but I kind of stopped following the prompts, like, you know, halfway through the month. I just kind of did my own thing. And then I did 3 out of 4 weeks for Grimoire 52, which is a really fun art witchy challenge happening over on Instagram. And setting up these pages, I actually filmed a journal with me, 2 journal with me's, that you can find linked on the channel as well if that's something you're interested in. So this is the first example of what I meant when I said I was also going to be putting in like tear ups from magazines and like things that interest me. So this is from I think it's Spirit and Destiny magazine. It's like you know, mindfulness witchy magazine that you can get here in the UK. And this was just, you know, ways to rethink your evening routine. So I thought this was, you know, had a few interesting ideas and just kind of a few nice reminders. So I stuck that in and just decorated it with a few like stickers and whatnot. And then how I've got this is like interspersed throughout the journal. I have like different memory keeping spreads and stuff. So this was New Year's Day, and I've got a bit of journaling there. And this, I have a process video of this up on the channel as well. I made bread for the first time, which was really fun. And this was my big year ahead card reading that I did. But yeah, I really like how this spread turned out actually. I love the colour scheme. This is Courtney Diaz. This is Erin Ware. And these, you can see these are shiny. These were printed on my Canon Selfie Square, whereas the rest were printed on my big printer using matte sticker paper. I've got here, this is my, this is another horoscope, like month ahead thing from that Spirit and Destiny magazine. I really liked the Gemini image they have as well. I'm a Gemini sun. A lot of the time I don't dig the imagery that these magazines have for Gemini, but I love this with like the lily of the valley. I just thought it was really cute. This was just some leftover washi tape I had from another spread that I just stuck there. And then this is a tear out from Earth Pathways Diaries, and this is kind of correlating the different moon signs, like when the different zodiac signs throughout the moons, so like moon in Aries, moon in Taurus, with kind of like seeds growing, which I thought was a really cool analogy. So I actually stuck the 2 pieces of paper together and then did a tip in. I love this bird PET tape. I got this from Paper Game Co. It's so cute. You can like cut these out as well and use them as little stickers. Like, yeah, it's a really versatile tape. And then I actually ran out of room on this year ahead spread. I've done this in a couple of things. I just ran out of room, so I just did like a part 2 there and decorated it kind of the same with that. This washi tape again is, I think this is also from Paper Game Co. Here's a bit of a kitchen witch spread. So I've got a recipe for pea and ham soup that I made, and this is just when I am meal planning. I do try and meal plan like every week, but sometimes it doesn't happen. It hasn't happened this week because I've been sick. But I'll go through my recipe books and then photocopy the recipes that I want to do, and so I can like have them in the kitchen without, like, I'm a very messy cook, so I don't want to be splattering my like nice expensive cookbooks with stuff. So then where previously I would have stuck this into my commonplace book, I'm just sticking it into my journals now. So it's just on copier paper. But yeah, this was a really nice recipe actually. This was from Hugh Fanny Whittingstall. If you want to screenshot this. Oh, can you see it? There we go. But yeah, it was really tasty and quite easy to make. And then this was the recipe I used for making the bread. Again, I ran out of, I put too much spacing in the ingredients, so then I had to make that really small, but I don't care. I love the vibe of this with like the red and the orange and the yellow stuff, really cute. A slightly chaotic memory keeping spread, but this is a mix of quite a lot of Courtney Diaz's printables, so these little monsters. This is a printable I made myself using a picture that I took a couple of years ago now, just kind of listing out my currently stuff. And this is a very cat and husband themed spread. Oh, that was that soup. It doesn't look good, but it did taste good, and that was homemade bread as well. We're really leaning into my kitchen witching this year. What I'll do as well, like, I have been quite good so far about actually writing stuff, writing, journaling. Last year it was, my creative journals were pretty much just visual diaries, but I have been trying to make the effort to write stuff as well. I quite like creating these like cluster photo images, and then I'll just kind of outline them to try and pull everything together. Oh, my husband wanted to get in on the card pulling action, so he picked an animal guide of the year, and it was a bobcat, and I just thought it really suits his like aesthetic, so that made me laugh. I wanted to put that picture in. I do enjoy it when like my husband and my friends and stuff get involved in like, you know, witchy things with me. It's really, really nice. Oh, sorry, I'm feeling very bunged up. So much snot in the human body, it's wild. This is a spread about the full moon, and I just had, you know, collated some different information. So this was from the Llewellyn Witch's Date book, this was from Spirit and Destiny magazine, and this was from someone on Instagram, Sisters Village. They often post really cool like infographics. Is this an infographic? I don't know, graphics or whatever about witchy things. And then I took a photo of you know, a nice candle that I had lit. This is one of my altars in my room, that's kind of dedicated to like, well, it's where I always burn my candles, and I have like, you know, rabbit statues and like my hair artwork, and it's just kind of like an altar to the goddess. It's not like to a specific goddess. Yeah, I had a really lovely bath, so I put this really cute, it's kind of hard to see, but really cute, it's a washi tape of a girl in like a bath full of flowers that I got from Paper Game Co as well. And yeah, this is just like a collage of info about the moon and stuff. I didn't do anything like major. I just did like a nice like witchy art journal spread, and, you know, lit a nice candle. So it was nice to have like just a page about the full moon without having to feeling like I had to do like some big elaborate ritual and stuff. This I didn't print out specially or anything. This was a printable I had made for like an Art Witch Academy newsletter for, I think it was Samhain, like years ago, and I've been on a big declutter moment, and really trying to move along all my ephemera, because I have a lot, and I've really been trying to declutter. And I just found this and I really liked it, and I want to do this recipe soon. What I was going to do is I was only going to put recipes I'd actually made in the month in this book, but then I was like, it's my journal, I can do what I want. So I stuck this in, and I just think it's a really cute printout as well, so it's nice to have in my book. This is a tear out from last year's Magic of Eye astrological planner. I just went through and took out like half of the pages. I'll just grab it actually. So isn't this just gorgeous? So beautiful. And I tore out like more than half of the pages. I made it really thin because I'm going to use this as like a vision board book, so I expect to bulk it out a ton. So I haven't done much in it yet. I bought this and then just completely forgot that I had it. How bad is that? So I used like 2 or 3 pages and then nothing for the whole year. What a waste of money. But it's beautiful and it does have some really cool information in. Look at those, the hollow gilding, gorgeous. And the paper feels really lovely. So yeah, I wanted to still use it, but obviously it's like a dated planner, so it's kind of, I couldn't be bothered to redo like the dates and stuff, so I'm going to use this as like a vision board, manifestation, collage book, so there's loads of room for it to grow. But obviously there's still, at the start of the book there's loads of cool information, so, and one of those was information about like the 4 phases of the menstrual cycle, which is something I've already like looked at before, but it was a cool reminder and something I'm getting a bit like trying to be more mindful of as well. So I tipped this in. So I've got, yeah, and then glued that page down. This is really fun. I created this like scraps page of stuff that was like on my desk, you know, bits of paper, like little collage bits that I was keeping hold of, and like information and stuff. So here's like what my tarot tarot for the year, tarot card for the year is. I got some essential oil roller balls, so what like is in them, this funny little poem about January, which is so true. It's called Aid Memoir by Brian Bilston. 30 days has September, April, June and November. Unless a leap year is its fate, February has 28. But all the rest have 3 days more, except in January, which has 6,184. And that is definitely how January feels for me. And I just backed that. This was from a magazine, and I just backed it onto this really cute bunny paper, note paper. Here's a bit of info about Janus, because obviously, you know, Janus, January, I was just kind of refreshing my memory about him. I just had this snail sticker like floating around, so I just stuck it down. This is a beautiful poem by Molly Reamer. May you make your own magic out of weeds and wonder. May you create your own enchantments from the stuff of mud and memory. May you spin your own spells from threads of raindrops and roses. May you breathe in the knowing that you hold the power to make the world anew. Your fingers the instruments of a fresh song. Oh, just beautiful. So I just wrote that out on a piece of scrap paper, and I really like how like interactive this is. I just thought it was a really fun way of, you know, using nice note papers and actually like putting little notes to self in my journal. And then this was just kind of over a few days, you know, little pictures, and I really liked just having like a caption, so like new reading journal, felt dizzy so had a nap, long boy, Percy being a long boy on me. So yeah, I thought that was a really fun way of memory keeping. Another magazine tear out, and I highlighted like the kind of key elements. I also just stuck in this picture of Percy because it was just floating around, and so I figured I would use it to decorate the page. Here are some journaling prompts from Sacred Feather Soul Journaling that I thought were cute, and I like how this all ties in with this pinky theme as well, like the pink house, the pink marker. This is a journal spread again over a couple of days. Oh yeah, so that was the 14th of January, that was 17th of January. Yeah, nothing too much to say about that. We had a nice date night. That was nice, first date night of the year. Oh, this page is fun. I made this, I've been really loving the Comfy Cozy Witch podcast by Jenny Blonde, I think she's called. She's definitely called Jenny as a first name. So I thought I would make a spread of what is making me feel comfy, cozy and witchy, and I just put in this self-portrait, but this was really fun actually. I think I might make this like a monthly thing, because it will be fun to look back on as well. And I tried to do like different fonts for each thing. Again, another declutter, destash thing. This was from an online retreat I did years ago, and you know, I've just had this like floating around, so I just stuck it in and whacked on some washi tape. This is a really nice activity to do like in the evening when I've been feeling like, you know, a bit tired but still wanting to like, I can't just like watch TV or anything. I have to be doing something with my hands, so this is a really nice way of just like doing things but not needing to engage the brain. Oh, so this magazine article I have been hoarding since 2019, so I didn't really know how to do it because I didn't want to cut. I really liked this picture of the Empress Tarot card, but I also really liked this photo, so I thought I'd make this weird kind of middle flippy bit and then double-sided taped it down, but really annoyingly it kind of warped. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Maybe, yeah, you can see it like that. So that's a shame, but it did kind of work still, and you can still read the information. More journaling. This was, I made a stack of witchy reads. These are some new, some old ones, but I have a basket by my desk that I have all my books that I'm currently like reading or flicking through, and I just put these onto my dresser and you know, made a nice like photo and stuff. Oh. So the next page I'm going to skip because it was my nephew's second birthday, so it's just documenting his birthday, and I just don't really like putting like pictures of him or my family on the internet. So behind closed doors is a very cute nephew's birthday spread. And then here I've got some information again from a magazine. This is from I can't remember what it's called, but it's like those set of 3 magazines where it's like made in mother crown. Sabbath magazine? I think it's Sabbath magazine. And this was from just like a kind of witchy magazine, and I made it like a little flap. And yeah, what's fun about using like magazine cutouts is kind of like working out how to fit them on the page. and then like kind of decorating is fun as well. Oh, also I included these stickers that I got from my Sticky Club subscription. How cool are these? There was a set that was all like knights, but like woman knights, which was really cool. More magazine tarot info. These were cute little rub-ons that I got from our studio. Oh, and this is really cute. This was, I'm pretty sure this was from Simple Things magazine. And it's about the song thrush, and you can scan this QR code to hear a song thrush song. So I'll just put this up. I assume it will work on screen as well. But yeah, if you want to scan that and hear a song thrush song, be my guest. This was a spread about, we had in January some really cold frosty spells, and everything looked magical. You can see this was along the river. This house, I love this house, it's really cool, and it looks so cool and creepy. And this was taken in the day, like in colour. This is not a black and white photo. That's how like foggy and dark it was. I met up with some girlfriends for a brunch, and I thought this was cute. This magazine illustration kind of represented like me and my two girlfriends like having brunch and a catch up and stuff. So, you know, not every journaling spread has to be super elaborate. This is just the photos and, you know, a magazine illustration. And then I tried to find like washi tape that sort of matched, so like kind of pinky, and the background here like the red and brown, to sort of tie everything together. And this was another spread. This was from Simple Things magazine. I just thought it was a really cute like piece of writing. It's all about like small, like the simple things, obviously. And this was the logo from the stationery selection box, because my stationery selection subscription came, and so I just cut that out and stuck that on there. I saw a green woodpecker when I was out walking, which I've never seen one before. I've heard one, but I've never seen one before, and it's quite rare to see one, so I was so thrilled. Obviously I didn't get a photo, but I thought I would print out a picture to, you know, remind me and commemorate the occasion. And this was from Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, which is one of my favourite books, and so I thought that fitted really well. I've been really into fungus. What a weird thing to say, but it is what it is. And when I've been going on my like mental health nature walks and stuff, I've been looking out, finding different fungi, because look at the colours on this. How amazing is that? Like the greens and the yellows. And this was fun, just like using up loads of my mushroom stickers. And then I think this is the last page. I bid on a load of antique books for at an auction house and won, which was really cool. And this awesome new mirror as well. Got like some new art for our house. So yeah, just lots of fun photos. I got a new Galen leather journal cover, which went really well with my old one. And then what I included on the back was I put in this vellum like pocket. I think this was one of the sticker the backs from my Sticky Club subscription that I had used up, and then I stapled it along, and just any bits that didn't like fit in, or I didn't make the cut. I did put some double-sided tape on it as well, and I think it's all become a bit stuck. Gently does it. Ugh, there we go. And anything that didn't make it into the journal, I just have slipped in here. And this is just a nice, you know, flower. Oh, you can see the cover has completely come away though. That's just developed as I've been talking. So I might need to sew this back in, because yeah, it's just come away. Oh well. Where was I? Oh yes, so I've got a postcard from a friend, a postcard from Miso paper. I made an order, my Galen leather like certification, and a letter, like they include this letter of like the origins, and then I got a new planner, so the packaging from that, and then literal rubbish on the back cover. I thought it would be fun to make a sort of time capsule of stuff I had bought, or things I had enjoyed, or things I had finished throughout the month of January. So I've got like a Miso paper sticker, as I made an order with them. I got a new journal, a paper blanks one, so I put the stick cover from that. That was some washi tape I got. I finished a jar of Biscoff spread, and I'm the only one in this house that eats the Biscoff spread, so I felt like that was quite momentous, finishing the jar. I don't know how long it's taken me, maybe about a year. And this was the coffee that my husband and I were drinking in January. It was very nice. Yeah, that's it. That's my journal that I've just pulled the cover off, showing you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, hopefully my voice hasn't been too bunged up, and you can still gain some joy from seeing the inner workings of my month. Yeah, let me know what you think. Hopefully this has been inspiring. Have you changed up your journaling practices at all? It's kind of a fun challenge, thinking, can I fill up a journal a month? I reckon I can get enough rubbish to fill up a journal a month, and I read enough magazines, so I'll give it a go. Why not? I think it's a fun challenge. Then I'll have 12 sacred vessels at the end of the year, with all my memories and interests. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Have a great morning, day or evening. Take care of yourself. Bye.